All right, for those of you who are passionate about swimming, the most important event, the one that gets you on your feet and excited, it's not just the splash and dash. It's the splash, wait a little bit, dash a little bit, scream way too much, and then forget you have to swim and you got to stop screaming because you got to go fast.
And the fast will start in just a moment with the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay in lane 1. This is heat 1 of 3. Cincinnati 7 Hills in lane 1, Cincinnati Madeira in 2, Ontario 3, Bexley 4, Port Clinton 5, Cincinnati Indian Hills 6, Mentor Lake Catholic 7, and Napoleon in 8. Top seeded time is in lane 4, that's Bexley with a 3:34.67.
Great start in lane 5. Great start from Port Clinton. Typically when you line up your relays, you do put your fastest flat start on the first, and then whoever's the best chaser, you put them, or the second fastest, you put them on fourth. But if somebody doesn't have a flat start and they're the fastest on the team, you'll put them at anchor. That's typically what you do. And then your second and your third is typically your battle between who do you put at the least fast.
Well, I would suspect that Port Clinton took your coaching strategy there.
I'm just going to guess so. So we're going to see a very fast swimmer on the first leg, and then things are going to change, and you're going to see, it's going to become a closer race during the second and third swimmers.
It's a pretty nice split there. 51, well, not a split, I'm sorry. It's a leadoff. It's a legitimate swim. 51.78 for that leadoff time for Port Clinton. Second place at the moment at the leadoff was Bexley with a 54.36.
Safe to say, if she just swam a 51, we probably saw her earlier at the 100.
And we'll probably see her tomorrow.
See her tomorrow as well. Good point, good point. On the split, seeing 26. There's a couple 25s popping in.
For Clinton, still holding on to that strong power lead. They come in with a 3:37.45 seed. 3:34.67 is Bexley's seed time as we get ready for the third swimmers to make their way in. What a grueling swim. I mean, really, the 100. It's just, you go and you go and you go, and it is just power.
I have a couple of swims that were videotaped, and you can actually see the exact moment where my heart died, and I gave up hope. These girls are not going to do that, obviously, but it's an all-out sprint, but you're going twice as far as you can.
All-out sprint. Take a look at lane 4, trying to challenge lane 5 there. 5 still has that slight lead, Port Clinton. Now we're getting ready for the anchors. Lane 2 also sneaking up there. That's Madeira.
Well, and as I said, if you put your least fast person on third and you put a faster, or on second, you put a fast person on third, this is when you catch somebody that did the opposite, which is what we see in lanes 4 and 5 developing, because 4 just took the lead.
And Madeira in 2 is also starting to get close there. Still got another 50 to go to see what's going to happen, but Bexley has taken over at this point in lane 4. Oh, wow. Take a look at that anchor in lane 4.
Actually, now that the swimmers are starting to get separated, I'm questioning the lane line tension. Lane 4 just got a little bit pinched, and now you can see the lane line's actually stretching out a little bit. When she comes back around, I want you to look at it. Lane 4 is going to get wider than all the other lanes because she doesn't have anybody next to her. The lanes get wide, and that makes lanes 5 and 3 get a little bit narrow, and it bothers me as a coach. I want them tightened.
Does that affect the swimmers at all? I mean, could there be anything that affects them, or even with the weight?
Now, if you swim in the middle, it shouldn't be a problem. But if you're a circle swimmer, which is already something you want to get rid of, but if you hit that lane line, it will bust your skin wide open.
I have a feeling the cheers we're hearing right now might be for lane 2. That swimmer is challenging, but isn't going to quite make it. Lane 4 is your winner in this heat. That's Port Bexley with a time of 3:35.35. Port Clinton was second, 3:39.25. Ontario third, and Madeira fourth.